All right, today we're gonna be changing the oil on this 2020 Nissan Sentra. First things first, we're gonna want to crack this open right here, which is your oil fill cap. Get a little tight. All right, now pull your dipstick out. This is just a reminder to put some oil in. What we're gonna need for this is, we're gonna need 5-quart 020, your filter of choice. This is just Super Tech's, just cheap. You're gonna need a funnel, ratchet with a 14mm, and then possibly some oil filter pliers. Just depends on how tight it is. So, get our stuff down there. Right now we're just gonna need the ratchet, pliers, and some brake clean. That's optional. Alright. So, going underneath the car. Take the drain pan. Get underneath it here. Alright. What you're gonna see here is, this is your oil pan. Your filter is towards the front of the car, right there. And then in the back here is your drain pulley right there. So, just set you guys up over here. Oh. Hopefully. There we go. Take your 14mm and crack this drain plug loose right here. Alright. Let that drain out. We're gonna shift our pan over. And we're gonna start working on the oil filter. Alright, sorry about that. My phone flew off the mount. So anyways, here's your oil filter. Now you may be able to crack this loose with your hand. In this case, probably not. Take your pliers, get in there, lefty loosey. All right, pull your pan over. And just crack it loose, let it drain out. All right. There it goes. Like always, we're gonna wanna make sure that our O-ring that's on the filter comes off with it. It can sometimes get stuck to this flange on the oil filter adapter housing. So we're just gonna take us a rag and we're just gonna clean this up a little bit. Make sure our mating surface is a little bit cleaner than what it was. It's probably gonna be covered in oil again, but clean up some of that dirt. We're gonna grab our new filter, which is a 6607 with a new O-ring. Take some of this old oil. We're just gonna lube the gasket. All right, now there is instructions on here for how to install it. So it says wipe it clean, fill it with oil if that's your thing, and then you're gonna snug it up and go 3/4 extra. That's if you want to follow the exact filter instructions. I just say run it down till it's tight and then give it a little extra snug. Everybody does their own thing though, so it's up to you. Grab a little rag, losing some grip here. All right, so right there we're tight. And then we're just trying to give it a little extra. Right there. Clean up our area. Grab a little brake clean. Give it a little spritz. Try not to get incredibly high off the fumes. All right. Work our way back over to the oil pan. Grab our drain bolt. All right, gonna reinstall that. Okay. Get our pan out of the way. Now, there isn't a official torque on this, like there is everything else, but basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna run it down until it's snug like that, and then you're just gonna give it a little extra. Don't go crazy because you'll strip the fucking plug out, but you know, just give it a little extra. Once again, use a little brake clean. Clean off that residual oil. All right, and we are done down here. All right, so now we are back up top. Take our funnel, put it in the oil fill port. This one doesn't fit perfectly, but it is what it is. Take our 5 quarts of 020. Fill it on up. Oh, man. So you can use, I'm using high mileage just because this vehicle has over 75,000 miles. You can still use full synthetic, but you know, it's got a little extra dinosaur bones in there to help you out. But you know, these newer cars generally want full synthetic. An older car, you can use conventional, but this newer stuff, if you don't, you'll just mess everything up. Alright, put our 5 quarts in there. dipstick back in. Take our funnel out. Going to take our oil fill cap. Don't forget to put that back on. Tighten it up. I'm gonna lower this vehicle back down. Okay. Now we got our vehicle on a level surface. Got our dipstick in, this tight, we got our oil filter tight, drain plug tight. Gonna grab our keys. Gonna get in the vehicle. This one's got 87,000 miles on it. I'm gonna start the car up. Now the car's on a bit of a high idle right now. One, because it's cold and because it's we just started it up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for it to come off that high idle, and then we're gonna check the oil. But in the meanwhile, we can go into our settings over here. Hit OK. Go past all this. We can go to settings. Vehicle settings, I believe. Oh, the maintenance on this car. Maintenance, oil and filter. This one doesn't have a setting for it. Oil control system, we can reset that. Yes. Okay. And then if we want, we can set when this will be due at. So we'll have it remind us in 5,000 miles. Okay. Boom. So now we've reset our oil and filter life. So the car will just count up from here. So at 92,762, this little reminder will go off saying, hey, change the oil. All right, cool. That's good. Now, you see our idle has kicked down a little bit. We're gonna turn the car off. Come back out here. Set you up right here. All right, we're gonna check our oil level. So now the car's been sitting for a couple seconds after we ran it. Now, as the oil settles back down, it will change again, but so we're gonna take our stick, we're gonna wipe it off. All right, put it back in. Check our oil level. So see those two dots there? You want to be in between those two dots. You can see here on the back side, our line is just a little bit above that dot, which is all right. Over here, you see where it's kind of hard to tell if it's all the way up here or it's down there a little bit. You just flip it over and check for the more solid line, because some of this is just catch off of the tube. So we're good to go. Yep, and then that's all you gotta do. And you should be good for, if you use full synthetic oil, 5,000 to 6,000 miles. If you buy like that really fancy, like Mobil 1 stuff, they say you can go 10,000, 20,000. I don't know if I trust that. But if you do decide to use conventional, it's 3,000, and that's about all you need to know. All right, thank you.